16 years in the shadows. But this isn't the Jason we've been dying for. Creepies, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, I am ReAnimateHer, your queen of Scream. And today we're diving into the short horror film Sweet Revenge by Jason Universe. And unfortunately, we're talking disappointment. Before we start, this review is nothing against the actors involved. They did their job. My issue is with how the story and execution played out. And if you haven't seen Sweet Revenge yet, you can still check it out online. But you've been warned. So let's start with the good. We had all of the classic slasher archetypes. We had the jock, the girl next door, the party girl, the geek, and the creepy old pervy guy. Now, that's everything you need for a good slasher, and we got that. Honestly, I thought this short started off very well. The cinematography, definitely on point. The music, nailed that Friday the 13th vibe. Product placement for Angry Orchid, surprisingly super subtle, which was great. So at first, I thought, okay, this might not be too bad. I was excited. I started to get excited, you know. And then it went downhill. We see Jason pop up out of the water, grabbing the girl in the canoe. Classic setup, right? But here's problem number one. She gets out of the lake and walks past multiple dead bodies. The issue? Jason always kills on screen. It's part of his thing. In every chapter, you see everybody die. There is no hidden deaths. Now, these deaths could have been amazing, but nope. They are just already done. Now, credit where it's due. The makeup and special effects for the bodies were pretty friggin' solid. But opportunity missed? Yeah, big time. These could have been amazing kills. Like wow kills. Unfortunately, we just get bodies that look great dead. Now, I want to do a quick return to the sounds. I could have swore I heard the like a and well, that's not Jason's music. Now, my old bitch ears may have heard it wrong, which is a possibility. Let me know in the comments if you heard Jason's music and what it sounded like to you. Now, back to her getting out of the water. She's running from the lake. She's running to the creepy old man's cabin. He's dead. She then runs to the cabin. She sees her jock boyfriend making out with the party girl. Typical. Jason shows up behind her, grabs her, and throws her through the window. I'm thinking, okay, finally, there's some friggin' action here. The kills we do see, they're decent. Nothing groundbreaking for Jason, but they're serviceable. You know what I mean? We still got some kills. Then the moment that broke it for me. Jason impales the girl next door hard in the gut right about here with his machete. You can hear the machete slam into the wood floors below her. She's down, right? Wrong. Somehow she pulls this machete out of her, turns it on Jason while he's trying, and I say trying, to kill Party Girl, and she stabs him. The girls run. They jump in the car, and the girl next door grabs a kitchen knife on her way out. And you're thinking, okay, this is typical, right? For defense. Now, mind you, she was impaled through the gut, and suddenly she's making moves as she's in peak condition. Horror movie logic, I guess. As they are escaping in the car, the girl next door stabs the party girl, and they lose control and crash into a tree pretty friggin' hard. I don't blame the girl next door. Whoopsies. I would have stabbed that bitch too. Anyways, the girl next door jumps out of the vehicle. She's a little, however, she acts like she's not hurt. She's not acting like she was just thrown through a glass window or a glass door and then stabbed in the gut. I hate unkillable people in movies. It's just ridiculous. Scream did this as well, where the one boy in Scream 6 gets stabbed like 30 times from several Ghostface. Then he gets up and he's still alive. That's horrible horror movie logic. I know we need horror movie logic, but that was friggin' horrible. And so was this. Now, this is where she meets Jason again, and this is the big reveal of our killer. This is the end all and be all. This is the money shot, you know? And here's my issue with Jason. He was way too thin. No shade to the stunt actor Shyler White. You know, no shade at all. Very cool dude. Must have been a really huge honor to be asked to be Jason Voorhees. The body language of Shyler was okay. But Jason needs that hulking menace presence. This just wasn't it. What made Jason so scary is that he is huge, hulking, hard-breathing presence that just the sight of him would make you shit your pants, with or without a mask. It didn't matter. He's just huge and scary. Now, I understand the changes of the mask, and to be honest, I can honestly get over that. But the fact that you turned our juggernaut of death into a soy boy, that is friggin' unforgivable. Unforgivable. I get that this was a commercial for Angry Orchid, but if you're going to bring Jason Voorhees back after 16 years, give us the Jason we've been dying for. This Jason honestly looked like a smaller version of the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th without the same physical intimidation factor, as you can see here. And that's the thing. Jason needs that hulking, unstoppable force vibe. Without it, the fear factor literally drops. And honestly, this makes me nervous about the prequel and the so-called upcoming Jason movie that we're getting, possibly a sequel. Jason Universe, if you hear me, if you need a Jason, please, for the love of horror, call CJ Graham. He's everything Jason should be and more. He's perfect. And if you can't get CJ, call Kane Hodder, because he's also amazing. One last thing. I couldn't help but notice that I think this short was inspired by a Friday the 13th comic called The Abuser and the Abused, written by Joshua Hale Falkoff. The parallels are very similar. And looking at the comic and comparing it to the short, I'm really hoping that they're not going to make a sequel to Friday and utilizing comics for it. I really hope not. Are comics cool? Yes, they are. I encourage people to read the Friday the 13th comics, but yeah. Anyways, that is my take on Sweet Revenge. Did you get to watch it? Did you feel the same disappointment as myself, or am I just being too friggin' harsh? I love Jason. This is my boy. This is what made me love slashers so much. So as a fan, maybe as a diehard fan, I'm being a little too aggressive. I don't know. But let me know in the comments. Drop your thoughts below. Hit that like if you enjoyed this breakdown. And don't forget to subscribe for more horror reviews. Also, I go live Wednesday and Thursday right here on YouTube and soon to be Monday nights. Until next time, my creepies, I'll see you in the shadows. Bye-bye.